Hi everyone! Today we are on day 20 of JoyTangle, which is a 25-day Christmas themed Zentangle challenge that I hosted recently. And as requested by all of you, I am posting the full length detailed tutorials of all my 25 projects created during this challenge. So, the prompt for day 20 was Wiffles, which is a very simple tangle to draw. And you'll find the step outs as well as the creator's name for this tangle in the description box below. There's not a lot of talking in today's video, but I just wanted to quickly tell you a little bit about my inspiration behind this piece and how I decided to come up with this composition. So, one thing that I really like about Wiffle is that you can sort of use it as a string for other border tangles. And I thought that this would be the perfect opportunity for me to create an airy piece with a lot of negative space because I noticed that a lot of my projects from the previous 19 days were leaning more towards the heavy, inky, saturated side, and not a lot of them were as airy and light as I would have liked them to be. And since I was trying to build a cohesive series with all my 25 projects, I wanted some pieces to be lighter and more playful. So Wiffles offered the perfect opportunity to do that. The other thing was that I was also really tired on this day. This was the 20th of December, and I was very tired because I had to meet a friend that day and I was catching up on some work as well. And by the end of the day, I was very tired. It was a long day. So I wanted to get done with the project in 30 minutes or 40 minutes tops. And so I decided to use a simple tangleation of Wiffles where I exaggerated those curves a little bit more than the actual step out. And then I just went back in with my green and my red pens and started to add in some simple lines with dots towards the ends, and then just sort of connected them with roundings. And later on in the project, you'll see that I wanted to emphasize Wiffles a little bit more, which is why I decided to color it in as well later on. And that just helped to bring a lot more emphasis to the tangle, which makes sense because this was basically the focal tangle and this was the prompt. So I wanted more attention to be given to the tangle. And then I also added in some little accents with the gold pen as well as the white pen. So I'm going to let you enjoy the process for the next few minutes, and towards the end of the video I'll actually pull out some of my previous pieces and show them all together along with this one. All right, so yeah, that is how the project looked once the washi tape was removed and after all the details were done. And now you can actually see me bringing out all the other pieces from the previous 19 days of the project. And you can see that some of the pieces are very, very heavy with a lot of inky details and with almost no paper white showing. But then there are some compositions which are somewhere in the middle, in the sense that they have details, but there's still some amount of paper white showing. And then there are barely any compositions with a lot of paper white showing. So I realized that I definitely needed one where more of the paper white was showing, and I needed something which was slightly more airy and slightly more on the minimal side of things. So yeah, Wiffles was perfect for that. So here you can see my reasoning behind choosing this tangle and why I decided to keep things light over here. So yeah, that was my day 20 project. And if you're interested to check out the tutorials for all these projects that I just showed over here, then do have a look at my JoyTangle playlist, which has all the 25 projects from this particular challenge. And for more videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will be back with another video very, very soon. Till then, keep creating.